With our ferry to Europe just 2 weeks away, it's now or never to get the van ready. After our water pump almost got on fire on our last trip, and with brand new wheels to test, the west coast of Ireland was about to put everything to the ultimate test.
There's something under the band, something was born in.
Oh. Hi guys, we are back on the road testing the 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗧 one last time before we head out to Europe. Because if you've watched our previous videos, you might know that our first trip didn't go according to plan. Our water pump nearly set the van on fire, and we've also got new tyres, so we're just testing the van again with a few other modifications and see if we are ready to hit the road to Europe. So we are heading to one of our favourite places, which is of course the west of Ireland, Donegal, but there is like a hurricane coming from America and it's about to hit Ireland. So the west of Ireland plus a hurricane doesn't sound really good. So at the moment there's a mix of clear skies and clouds, showers here and there, but
the sea's pretty calm.
Yeah, let's hope for a smooth trip. Our first stop here in Donegal is Downings, and I'm just getting ready to go to the beach. It's a little bit different than when we get ready to go to the beach in Spain. So I'm just putting my coat on, but I'm wearing flip-flops. Summer spirit is still with me.
With these new tyres we can actually drive to the beach. But I just wouldn't chance it, because it might look I would get stuck.
Yeah, so let's walk it.
We could definitely drive down here.
Driving onto beaches was a big cultural shock for me when I came to Ireland. We didn't do that in Spain. And of course, there's more cars than this beach, honestly. Sand is so cold. We are doing the Atlantic drive here in Downings, and I've got myself a Kinder Bueno milkshake. Oh my god, this thing is amazing. The coast of Donegal, I just love it.
I remember doing this drive in Fergus. We struggled so much, but now in the big blue bus, it's complete breeze and so easy.
I can't wait to be able to go to Europe and not have to put Google Maps into cycling mode to check how steep hills are, and just be able to choose a point and go. Because in Fergus there's been times when we had to turn around because the hill was too much and Fergus just couldn't go up it. So yeah, it's going to be so good this time.
When we are doing the Atlantic drive, it always takes us ages to finish it because we end up stopping in places like this. Right now we are parked outside Portnablagh, which is just over there, and the big blue bus is right behind us. And these all-terrain tyres are looking absolutely incredible on the van. They just look right at home where we are parked now, which means we can go anywhere in the van now, which is incredible. Look how good do they look sitting right here in this stream, rocks, everything, just where they're meant to be. Got it. Okay, I'll break up. Move, quick. We're in the middle of a road.
I nearly go back for another one. We have just arrived to Portnablagh, and you can see that the weather is starting to turn. It's getting windier, the sea is getting rougher. It's a good job that there's low tide, because if not, I'd say the water would be coming over here onto the pier. So we are looking for somewhere to park for tonight, and we are either going to park here if the sea is not too rough, or if not, we'll park at Downings. The only thing is that the highest barrier might be up at 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗧 Beach, so we're not sure if we can get in. With Fergus we can, with the 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗍𝗧, not a hope.
So the storm is definitely coming, the wind has started to pick up, but it's absolutely beautiful here in Portnablagh. While Annie's in the van, she's going to do a little bit of cooking. I'm just going to walk around, check out this place, and if the weather calms down a little bit, I'm going to take out the fishing rod and go do a little bit of fishing, hopefully catch a mackerel or something. I have no idea what the fishing is like here, but I'm being protected by this wall because the wind is starting to pick up.
Scared me. So for dinner tonight we have some curry. Shane's mum's curry is the best one in the world, and then we have some basmati rice as well. Also today we are cooking with views. Look at this. This is one of the nicest park-ups around here. It feels like you're on a boat. It feels like, because all you can see is the sea. Let's see if Shane approves my rice. Right, table out. It's time for the test. Egg fried rice with Shane's mum's curry.
Presentation wise, could be better.
We are in a van.
It's a wee bit wet, but not bad. We'll let you off with this time. So I'm just finished up cleaning the whole entire van, and he's only after cleaning up the entire van, and we were getting ready to go for a little walk here around Portnablagh. This is our first time using this water pump, the new water pump that we got since our other one nearly put the van on fire. It's a lot less pressure, but it's so
brilliant.
It's perfect. It's so quiet.
I love that. Like, listen. You can barely hear it. If you're enjoying this video, YouTube has a new feature called Hype. It's completely free of charge and you get to support your favorite YouTube channels 3 times a week. So it would be a massive help if you could hype this video by clicking the hype button just below. So this place is meant to be very good for mackerel pollock. So it'd be rude if Shane didn't take a few casts. So he's getting his gear ready. There he is.
Ready
Matt
to
Hayes.
rock. Let's see if we catch anything first.
Catch dinner. It's funny because Shane is allergic to fish, but he loves fishing. So just don't lick them.
I'll be back in 5 minutes. Come join me if you want.
Let's see if Shane can catch anything. Do you have the keys?
What?
Do you have the keys?
Yeah.
Okay. In Fergus, when we close the sliding door, it can lock automatically. So if you don't have the keys, you'll be locked out. So I think I just have that thought every time I'm closing the door. I'm just afraid that the van will lock, but I guess obviously this van doesn't do that. But it's just in me. Right, let's do a little water test. Wow, the water's actually not bad, Shane. You just got soaked. I'd get in that.
No, enough of that. My hair got soaked.
Yeah?
Yep.
So I know I said that for me it's a cultural shock to drive onto the beach, but we are going to be one of those people, and I'm going to turn full Irish now. We are going to drive into this beach. This is to test the off-road tyres. So we've tested the water pump and now it's time to test the tyres. Here we go. Oh my god.
The big blue bus looks right at home here on the beach with these CRUIZE alloys and the Comforter tyres. They just give you the confidence to be able to go on places like this here, because in Fergus definitely wouldn't be able to come on here. Pity we couldn't park up here for the night, because this place is absolutely insane. Ah, it's so nice. You ready to get off the beach?
Yeah, please, I'm very nervous. I'm not used to driving on beaches, so let's go. We've never taken Fergus on a beach, or did we? No, I don't think we've ever.
So.
No, we've always been afraid of the van getting stuck.
Yeah, I'm just afraid of this getting stuck.
Yeah,
So we have to pick the hardest route out, and don't go too fast.
made it out of the beach. That was a success. I can't believe we driven to the beach. I know it's like something so normal here.
It's nothing, like we definitely won't want to get stuck, but I just wanted to take it on the beach with these new all-terrain tyres.
Yeah.
Just to see where we can take this van. The place we're going to take it in the Pyrenees and everything is going to
I know.
in the Dolomites. Or
Alps. We have big plans. So water pump, check. Tyres, check.
what else do we have to check?
Well, there's a few modifications we have to do.
Our relationship, check.
Oh, alright. Shane, do you have anything to tell me?
Maybe.
I'm getting worried. Where we were at the port was very exposed to the sea. The weather is getting rougher, and also there was that sign that said no camper vans allowed. We think that was just on the pier and not on the other side, but we're just moving on, and we see it's sunny over there, so that's where we are going. Try to get a bit of sun.
Yeah, but hopefully the height barrier is...
Yeah, forgot about it. See, I forget about height barriers because in Fergus we didn't have to worry about them. So yeah, it's something I have to get used to now. Fingers crossed the height barrier is not there. Yay! We are in.
No height barriers.
We love this pack up because there's portaloos, there's a bin, there are picnic tables, you're by the beach, it's leveled, it's so good. So I'm so happy that we got in. It's gonna be a very good night, and if it's windy and if it rains, all the better for you. So now that we know that we can park here, we still have 2 more hours of light. So we're right beside Horns Head, and it's a lovely drive. Like it's a lovely drive. It's like a loop.
Have you ever drove it?
Well, I have co-piloted it, so it's a lovely drive over there, and we're just gonna go check it out. They're lovely cliffs, so we're right beside them, and then we'll come back for the night. This is something I love about van life in Ireland. You can leave your park up, and you know you're gonna have a space when you come back. It's like if this was Spain or Portugal, you would probably not be moving once you get a spot. A point for van life in Ireland.
I remember the very first time we came up this year in Fergus, we actually got stuck, had to go in the first gear, barely made it up this hill. It was revving the brains out of Fergus, but we eventually made it, and we've been up 3 or 4 times since. But this here I'm in third gear or second gear and I'm just cruising. The drive up here in Hornets Head is absolutely beautiful, but in Fergus it was such a struggle. Wow.
The views from up here are unreal. Made it up to the very top of Hornhead and I'm just admiring the views from inside the van, because if you go out there the wind will blow you off the cliff. So I love having these massive windows by the seating area because you can just look outside. It's so cozy in the van and the views are amazing. So now it's the perfect moment to make ourselves some drinks, and we have started taking 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧, which is a healthier alternative to soft drinks and energy drinks, and are so excited to partner with them for this week's video.
So we've got their starter set deluxe, which includes many different flavours from their energy, hydration and iced tea packs.
My favourite flavour is pineapple, and the best thing is that it has electrolytes and minerals that help you stay hydrated. This stuff is incredible to have with you in the van. It's so quick and handy, and the best thing about the starter set deluxe is that you can taste all these different flavours before buying a larger tub.
This is my favourite.
Which one is it?
It is Raspberry Raptor.
Cool.
The pictures are just amazing. You can
I know,
look at
I
the
love all the
pictures.
designs.
So when on the road, my go-to is the energy pack, and what I love about it is it has Newcaf, so you get that boost but you don't get that big crash like you get with other energy drinks. Exactly what I need. Zero sugar, no other junk, no bullshit.
Right now I'm holding 42 drinks in my hand. Everything is recyclable too, which is really handy, especially when traveling in a van, so you don't generate as much waste. So if you want to give 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧 a try and stock up your camper van with these, use code SA5 for £5 off your first order, or SA for 10% off. So click the link in the description to get yourself some 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧. Cheers!
Remember, no bullshit! I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but this place is super windy. If it wasn't as windy up here, I would sleep, but we are here at the very edge of a cliff and it's so windy. I don't think we'd have a good night's sleep. We'd be waking up thinking we're going to be blowing off the cliff. It is so windy up here. We definitely couldn't stay here in the van because we would end up in there. It is so windy.
So, time to go back to 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧 to a really good park up before it's way too dark, because these roads are so narrow. There's sheep everywhere, so it'd be very easy to find one.
Do you go this way or do you turn around and go back?
Oh yeah, so the roads are very narrow, and in the past we've seen big camper vans
Maybe go this way.
having to reverse. Remember, they didn't fit.
Yeah, but
we're not that big.
No, I think we'll go this way in case we meet somebody.
Yeah, let's do that, because this is a loop, so you can go either way. But I know that if you keep going towards 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧 that way, I know that it gets really narrow, because we've seen people struggling reversing in the past. So it's 8:45 at the moment, and it's getting quite dark. You can fairly feel how the evenings are getting longer, and this one here, as soon as it's September 1st, he's already playing Christmas songs.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
In Spain,
everywhere we go.
He's mad. So we are getting to the point where it's narrow, where some camper vans have to turn around. Let's see if the big blue bus fit. I'd say it will fit. We're just used to Fergus being so tiny, so in the big blue bus we just feel we are huge, although we aren't.
This is where we are going to call home for tonight at 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧 Beach. So let's get inside, get the van all set up into night mode and enjoy tonight.
So we are packed up and it's time to turn the van into night mode and give the poor driver a little break. Do you want to jump in here into the back?
I'm going to jump
I think you deserve it.
After a long...
How many kilometers have we driven today? Like 300 or?
After like a long 4-hour drive, 300 odd kilometers, I'm wrecked.
Yeah.
So just before we go to bed, the heavens have opened and it's lashing rain outside. So we are in for a good night's sleep.
Shane loves it when it rains. I don't so much.
So it's so cozy.
It's so loud!
So of course we have to have some pizza in a pan. And who's doing the cooking?
And who's doing the eating?
Not you.
Shane, there's something under the band, something was born in.
Oh shit. What the? We're all good, false alarm.
False alarm! And just so you guys know, we do have a fire alarm and carbon monoxide alarm.
I am really getting sick of this fridge. The milk is somewhat frozen. Oh my god.
At least it's cold. What does it taste of?
It just doesn't taste, oh my god, it doesn't taste right. There shouldn't be ice in milk.
We are having problems with our fridge. For some reason, when we take the freezer out and turn it into just fridge mode, it's still freezing the food.
Did you turn it into fridge mode?
Yeah, it's in fridge mode. So, for some reason, it's freezing the stuff that is at the top. We rather the fridge that we had in Fergus, but we couldn't get it when we were building the Big Blue Bus. It wasn't available. So we went for this one, and either we don't know how to work it or it's not working properly. I don't know. I've read other reviews saying that people have the same problem. So I don't know if we'll be able to fix it, but it's quite frustrating. Especially for Shane, because his milk has been frozen, and as you know, Shane just like loves milk. I don't know what you're going to do when we are out in Spain and it's the UHT milk.
I'm drinking it.
How is your pizza in a pan?
Same as ever. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So guys, we are going to call it a night. It's been such a tiring day, and tomorrow we'll do a lot more exploring here around Donegal in the Big Blue Bus. The weather is turning, so let's see what we wake up to.
God
Hopefully
knows.
we get to the something, because the Wild Atlantic Way is just so unpredictable. So we'll catch you in the morning. Good morning guys. We had such a quiet night. It was so nice. It was just raining that little bit that it just put us to sleep.
Slept like a baby. We always seem to sleep like babies in the van.
Especially you. Today, don't know what the plan's going to be. It's raining, but I'm sure we'll be up to something.
So let's get the breakfast on. Then we tidy up, hit the road, and see what part of Donegal we end up in. So for breakfast this morning, we have honey mustard sausages in front of the van at 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧 Beach. What more could you want? The best.
So we're going for a morning walk to 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧 Beach. Love this about one life. Every morning you go for a morning walk somewhere else.
Somewhere different.
The van absolutely stinks of sausages, so we have left the fan on, the skylight on, windows open, so hopefully when we get back there's no sausage smell.
I tell you one thing, Annie's definitely not going to brave the water today to get in. All she's going to do is touch it. And she's going to tell us that it's so warm and that
Actually not bad.
Shut up, you're not going to get in.
Honestly it's not bad.
No? So that's one thing we love about van life, is we get the opportunity to travel all these places, park up right alongside the beach and just have this at the doorstep of your van, because we're not used to having it back home. Well, Annie is, but I'm not. But having this here is just, it's incredible.
Living beside a beach is amazing. The weather is picking up, it's starting to rain. I think we're gonna have to cut our morning walk short and head back to the van. That was a bit of a fail. We are just walking back to the van, and from the outside the Big Blue Bus looks tiny, especially when you compare it to other bigger camper vans. But then when we are inside, it honestly feels huge. I don't know, it's just, I think it's because we're used to Fergus, and then when we are in this it's like wow. So, but from the outside it's not that big. But the good news is that we've managed to get rid of the sausage smell while we were away for our walk. It's just horrible to have the smell of food in the van, isn't it? So, time to hit the road. We are not too sure what we're doing. We've seen that there's a ferry sailing to Ironmore Island in like less than 2 hours. We are an hour away. But the thing is that the seas are very rough. So instead of booking it online, just to be on the safe side, we are going to drive that way. And if we see that the sea is calm enough, we might make it to the island and perhaps sleep there overnight. I think it's one of the last places in Donegal that we have left to explore.
Yeah, I think so.
Because we've explored every little corner of this county. So it would be really good to go over to the island, but we also obviously don't want to get on a really rough ferry. So let's see what
not even if the ferry's rough today. What is the ferry like in the morning?
I know, and then we get stuck there. Okay, I never thought of that.
Let's head that way and see.
Yeah. So we're driving to the port and we've passed a few lakes, and the water in those lakes is like really choppy, and that's a lake. So it mightn't be wise to get that ferry. I still have hopes because I really want to go out to this island. It looks lovely, but the weather is just not on our side. So let's see what the sea's like.
Okay, so we made it to the port. So I'm going to go down. Because there's no price for this size of van. I'm going to go down and ask how much it is and see can we get out to the island.
So So let's see what Shane comes back with. I'm looking at the map and it doesn't look like you go out into like the open sea for a long time. So this is where we are here, and we'll be going through these islands. So I think the sea's not going to be rough there. So it's only from here to here that we have to be out in the sea, and it's not even that open, so it could be possible. However, I'm looking at the weather forecast and it's literally given wind. Like, the weather forecast is wind, so that could mean a rough sea. And my only fear now is not being able to get back tomorrow, or the sea being like really rough tomorrow. Anyway, let's see what the ones in the office say. I'd say they'll, obviously if the sea's too rough, they'll let us know. And yeah, let's see what the price is for the big blue bus, because on the website you can book a car or a small van, like Fergus, it literally says transporter, but for a bigger van you have to ring or ask. So let's see what they come back for the big blue bus. I hope it's no more than €60 maybe return, hopefully. Should be alright. Shane's coming back and he has a leaflet in his hand. I don't know if it's a ticket or if it's just information. What is it that you have? Okay, I didn't know if it was a ticket or information.
No, I didn't book tickets. So it is €47 return.
That's very good.
For 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
It comes back tomorrow at 11:30.
Oh, what about the 10:30 one?
No, 11:30.
Alright.
I don't know where you read 10:30.
The website?
Oh, Saturdays. It comes at, on Sundays
Sundays is later.
at 11:30.
Okay, that's fine. So what do we do? Did you ask about the sea? The conditions? What the sea's like?
No.
Did you not? Why? I thought you were going to ask that.
No.
Alright, you only did half the job. Well, obviously if they are going, it's safe.
It's okay.
The only thing is, are we going to be like all over the place? I will be fine, Shane. So we are still deciding whether we should go out to the island or if it's not wise with this storm. So check back next week to see how we get on, if we make it to the island, because it's sure to be a fun one. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hype it, all that there, because it helps the channel so much. Take care and we'll see you next week. Bye.